I stopped asking myself how fast I can grow, and I started asking something else. How good can my life feel while I'm growing? That question didn't come from a breakdown. It didn't come from burnout. It actually came from honesty and me being honest with myself because I already knew how to grow things. I've done that part. I'm not new to it, okay? What I wasn't sure about anymore was whether I liked the way growth felt in my body, in my schedule, in my day to day life. So today I want to talk about that shift, okay? Not as advice, but, and certainly not as a rule, but just as a perspective from a woman that really changed the way that I build income now. For a very long time, I measured growth the way most of us do, right? Numbers, momentum, what's next, what's scaling, what's coming. And again, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay. I've built businesses, I've launched, I've earned, I've done the work. But somewhere along the way, I noticed something. Every single time I hit a goal, I immediately moved the goalposts. Not because I needed to, but because I was used to just doing that. And I realized I was answering questions no one was asking me anymore. Okay. Like, how fast can this grow? How big can this get? How much can I handle? But I wasn't asking, like, do I like my days and how they feel right now? Like, do I feel rushed even when nothing is urgent? Does my business leave room for me? Or does it quietly take over everything? That's when the question changed. Not being dramatic, it was just being honest with myself. So when I started shifting, right, I started shifting, asking how good my life could feel while I'm growing. A few things became so very clear to me. First of all, growth isn't just about expansion. It's also about, like how much pressure you are carrying while you're expanding. Second thing, ease doesn't mean you're not serious, right? It means you're sitting there, you're paying attention, right? You're giving yourself room to grow. And third, the business model really does matter more than motivation ever will. Okay, I didn't want a business that needed constant intensity in order to stay alive. I wanted something that I could like keep moving even if I had to slow down for a little bit, which I recently did because I was sick. And so I had to step back and look and say, okay, you sick while you're sick and you're not able to you like do your videos, you're not able to do this. How are you going to continue this way, with your business? So I'm just being honest and just the honest conversations that I had with myself, right? Like, Sharita, like, what do you really want? What do you want your business to not just look like, but what do you want it to feel like on a daily basis? So here now I am starting to lean more into digital products and reselling them in a way I do it now. Okay. Not because I didn't know how to create. I know how to create an ebook, a course. I absolutely do. I know how to do all those things. But because I didn't want everything to depend on me creating all the time. The creation part takes a long time. It really does. I really, truly wanted leverage. I love structure. I want to teach and share without starting over every few months. Feast and famine. And honestly, when I let go of chasing speed, my clarity improved, my income doesn't disappear, my life felt better. That mattered more to me than proving anything to anybody on the internet. Okay? Yeah, that meant more to me than anything. So if you're listening to this video and you're thinking, I don't hate my business. I'm just, tired how it feels sometimes. Please know that you're not wrong. Okay. You might just need to, you might need a new idea. Okay. You might need a different approach. Okay. One that will give you the permission to build at the pace that according to your life, that actually fits your life. Okay. One that really doesn't require you to be on all the time. Okay. One that lets you grow without feeling like you are chasing people or even chasing yourself. Like that. That's the season that I'm in now. I don't like chasing people. I'm not in the business of telling people what to do, even though I coached for many years, been in publishing for many years. So I'm used to like telling people, yeah, you need to do this and trying to be this expert. And now it doesn't negate that I'm not an expert in, publishing arena. That it doesn't take that away, right? But it does allow me to sit back and allow my brain to breathe and just leverage digital products that I can just resell that are already working. There are topics that people are searching for. I get to add my oomph to it, make it my own, and then I get to present that same opportunity to other women who want to do the same, right? So my goal every day, to be honest, is to create simple content like this and go about my day. Okay, go about my day. So I hope that I said something to kind of nudge you so that you can see that yes, this is real. You don't have to create digital products from scratch. You can leverage digital products that are already working. Matter of fact, I have some for you now that you can learn from them. Not only you can learn, you can earn from them. All right. In a community aspect where we'll show you how to set your simple store up for free. Okay. You can set your store up for free. I leverage a platform called Beacons, and it's absolutely for free, not a trial. It's free. You upload your digital product, you start making content. You don't have to be a guru. You, you don't have to be a guru. You could just share your journey like I'm doing now. Like I'm sharing my journey. I'm sharing my story. And the call to action is to get the digital product. You can do that. Make a video every day. Or if you like platforms like TikTok, make you about 3 videos a day, take you about an hour, girl, you be done for the day. And let it be what it's going to be. Because these platforms make it easy for us to get in front of people that want what we have. Why? Because they push the videos out. We don't. We leverage these platforms to get in front of our customers. If this conversation resonates, I want to share where I'll point you to next. Okay. I created the Soft Life Digital Income Starter Bundle, and it's a great start. Okay. This is a starting place. It's not a big leap. It's a starting place. And it's definitely for women like yourself who want to build digital income without creating from scratch and without overwhelming yourself. Okay. It's simple, it's practical, and it's designed to fit your real life. Okay. I put the link down below in the description. Okay. And whether you grab it now or just later, if you want to see, if you have questions, please ask. Okay. Please know that that's okay. There's no rush. Okay. But I want to let you know that I have it for you. So I don't want you to ignore it. Okay. Because the quality of your growth matters just as much as the speed. Okay. So let me know in the comments this. Y'all know I like to ask questions. Like growth, what does growth that feels good, like what does that look like for you right now? Think about that and let's chat in the comments, okay?